This TigerBelly episode is sponsored by NBA 2K Mobile. Download NBA 2K Mobile free on App Store or Google Play and use my promo code TigerBelly to receive a Scottie Pippen Topaz tier card.
Ooh.
Why can't you?
Because it's, come on.
Yeah, but a guy like
Somebody
me,
goes like this, nice rollie, dude. And you're like, yeah.
no, but you if you back it up, like, yeah.
Yeah, but you could do that? You could just like let people.
I don't know what a rollie is.
Rolex. Have you ever worn a knockoff?
Roly poly. You put a little pill bug on your
roly poly.
yeah. So
Oh,
a
yeah, I'll
roll.
plug the Netflix thing too.
Yeah.
Wait, you've never worn like any knockoffs?
I don't know the difference between a real Gucci and a fake Gucci.
Really?
Yeah. If it says Gucci, it's Gucci.
It's a good slogan.
Yeah, if it says
Says
Gucci, it's
that's
Gucci.
But let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you bought a nice pair of Jordans, vintage Jordans, and you found out
I would never wear
that
them.
they were fake though,
Okay.
would you? You found out that they were fake, and everyone was like complimenting you. You'd still wear them?
Yeah, because if people think it's real, it's real. Have you ever had an Asian woman?
No.
Why? Racist?
No,
Hey, Paul, tell us about your racism. Tell us about your racism.
No, I'm like a relationship guy. I've been with my wife forever.
How long have you guys been together?
20 years.
You
But
have
no,
two kids, right?
married for 15, 2 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you met her?
You want to know what's crazy is when I was in high school, the girl that I dated throughout high school, I guess my high school sweetheart was her best friend at the rival high school that I didn't even know about.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
So I just kept hearing about this girl, Stacy, through my girlfriend because they went to the same junior high,
Yeah.
but then split high school.
That happens.
And I just heard, territory with high school.
Yeah.
And I just kept hearing about this girl, and then me and the girl broke up, and then I was a busboy at Applebee's, and I started to date the manager at Applebee's, and the manager at Applebee's was my wife's best friend.
Wow.
So she kept coming, dude. She just kept coming. And then finally, I moved to Queens.
Wait a second. I have many questions.
We have many questions.
Yeah.
When she says she keeps coming, she came to the place?
No, I kept fucking her. No. She kept physically showing up in my life, and I'm going like, wow, I dated her friend in high school. Now I'm a busboy at Applebee's. I'm dating the manager. Then they were best friends in high school. So she just kept coming. And then I moved to Queens. She moved to Jersey City, and I tried dating her because now I'm like, now let's do it. And she kind of was like just friends. She was like, and then I'm going, what the fuck? So we go out for drinks. I tried making out with her in a car. She'd be like, yes, but no. She didn't want anything.
Why?
I think because she just knew my past. I was, when I broke up with the girl that I was with for a long time, I was a wild kid.
But during that wild time,
Yeah.
is saying you fooled around a lot.
Yeah, she knew
But
of me.
no Asian. You had a time period to do it.
Did he really?
Okay,
And
you
you
know what?
never did it.
Actually, no,
And
that's
you know
not
what?
true.
Well,
That's not
you
true.
gonna
That's
say
not
a halfie?
That's no, no, not a halfie. It was
Filipino.
she was it was a full-on Vietnamese woman.
Full on, baby. Boy, hey,
Wait,
full on.
She had full blown.
Not half. You said halfy.
Yeah. A
She
full
was
blown
just
Vietnamese.
full Charlie.
Yeah.
Just
You went full Charlie?
I went full Charlie.
Yeah.
Sounds like your next special. I went full.
Your grandparents were they upset? Your
I'm in the
grandparents?
weeds looking.
Yeah.
No, but that was just like a date thing. I was just like,
Okay, good. So I was just kidding about.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So any more questions about that?
We're gonna intro him.
Yeah,
We
let's
will.
do the intro.
Okay.
Let's do the intro first.
Okay. I guess, where do I begin? I started hearing rumblings about him through Bertolina.
Oh, okay.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Mike,
know.
Mike Bertolina, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Bertolina or Bertolino.
Nah.
Yeah, Bertolina. Great guy. You like Mike?
Love Mike.
One of the best guys. And he kept pitching me you. And I go, I don't know Paul Virzi.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Well, I'd be.
I had heard of you, but I don't know.
I'd be in New York, and everyone would be like, "When you come out to LA, you gotta jump on TigerBelly." And I was like, "Well, fucking ask him." and Bobby, like we didn't know each other. But here's the funniest thing is when I first met Bobby, it was this year. This was my favorite day. This is when I liked, because you know when you meet somebody, right? You meet somebody and you're like, I either fuck with this person or I don't, or I'm gonna, or maybe. But then like he's the one that confused the shit out of me.
Sounds
He
about
confused
right.
because I
Well,
show
I'm
up.
a fucking mind bender, dude.
Yeah, dude. I walk into the improv. So the lady at the improv was so nice to me. She
What's
found
her
out I
name?
was out here. Rita.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So
Over the bridge.
so she found out I was coming out. And
I love you.
She gave me spots.
Great woman.
Great. So she gives me spots, and they were like, oh, they want you at the improv and everything on the weekend. So I walk in before my spot, and I guess Bobby's going before me. I never met him before. We just heard of each other. And he's standing by the doorway, and I walk in, and I swear to God, he just walks right up to my face, and he just goes, hey, Paul Virzi, don't think you're going on before me, okay? Because I'm going on now, okay? So you go on after me, and then when you go on, I'm going to watch your whole set. I swear to that's how, and I was like, does this?
Yeah. Can I tell you why? You have one of that energy.
But I just walked in.
I know you have bumping energy, dude.
I walked
You
in
came
nice.
in with bumping energy, like I'm gonna go up before Bobby. No. Yeah, dude. I understand people.
No,
I know human nature, dude, my friend. Okay, that's what I read.
Okay.
All right?
This is a gaslighty sitch right now.
I'm gaslighting?
You're changing his reality. I
Is that
think,
what?
I think
All
that.
right.
Dr.
I
Strange.
believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I walked in. Maybe I just walked in because I was like, didn't know where like I should go. Like I'm just like walking in. I don't know all these LA
I
comics.
feel like he's just with a lot of New York guys.
Yeah. So then he walks up and he goes, I'm gonna watch your set, and I'm thinking he's just fucking around. So he does his set. I'm going after him. He's up there. He's killing. Then I go on stage and I'm having a really good set. And sure enough, this fucking dude is just standing by the stage watching. And then afterwards, he's sitting at a table. He was sitting at a table. Walked out, and you go, hey, dude. You're really funny, dude. You're the real deal. That was great. Can we sit down and talk? And then we start talking and hitting it off. And then this is where it gets weird. He goes,
What, do you want to see my dick?
Wait, hold on. No, bro, I don't do that anymore.
he goes, dude, my
That's
dick is
fucking-
green.
Yeah. That's out of pocket.
Okay. Oh my God. Stop saying that.
Yeah. It's the only word I know from the
You've been
youth.
saying it so long.
I know. That's out of pocket, dude.
He goes like this. He comes out, he's like really nice, complimentary of my set, saying I'm funny. We're sitting down talking, and I go, hey, dude, so we start hitting it off. And then all of a sudden, I just go, yeah, when you come to New York, man, you got to come upstate because me and Giannis live. And he just gets up and he just goes, and I go, what? And he takes his jacket off and he slams it down and he goes, you think I'm going to fucking come upstate? And I go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I go, what? You go, I'm not going to come and go up to the fucking woods when I come to New York. When I come to New York, I'll fucking hang out with like Andrew Schultz in the city. I'm not going upstate to hang out with you and Giannis in the woods. And then I was like, this guy wants to fight me.
That's out of pocket.
I go.
Is that out of pocket?
That's out of pocket.
All right. I was out of pocket then.
I go, this guy wants to fight me. And then he just got super nice again. And we text. And then the next night, we were, the next night, oh, but then you did this. This was another great one.
What?
So the next night I'm in there. And he goes like this. He goes, fuck, man. He goes, I got to follow you tonight. That's what he said. And all of a sudden, I'm like, all right. And then he walks up into the green room. And he goes, hey, dude, I didn't do this. But they switched us. And he goes, they switched us, but because I got to get out of here, I'm gonna go. And then I go, all right, if that's what you want to do. And then he just started laughing, and then it was all good. And then we were texting, and it was all
Did
good.
we switch?
Yeah, we switched. You went before me too. Yeah.
asked-
So you
did
went
you
before
ask?
me. You went before me. You went before me both
Did
times.
you ask to be switched?
No. There was a dilemma.
Look at me right now.
Yeah.
Look-
I'm
look-
looking at you right now.
Look at the camera.
There's a dilemma. Sometimes at nights, right?
Yeah.
You have, what do you call it? You have schedule conflict.
Yeah,
Sure,
with
sure,
spots
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Right. I had a schedule conflict. Yeah. I would never go to the fucking poker.
Look at the camera and say you.
I would never go to the, which was that my camera?
Yeah.
This one? Yeah. I would never go to the poker and go, hey, dude, switch me and Paul, because that'd be hilarious.
And then when he walked up in the green room, he said it, and he started laughing when he told me. But it was all good. And then.
Did you think that was funny, or what'd you think? Or did you think it was sabotage?
No. When you first came in and you go, hey, dude, don't think it's me. When you started it like that, yeah, that's how he started it. That's how he started. He goes, look, dude, don't think it's me. I just want you to know it's not me. But they switched me, and I'm sorry. I know that happened. And I'm just going like, no,
Yeah.
it's fine. And then he was
It's like
but
a welcome to LA
but
kind
then,
of a thing.
Then he's like, I got it. But you know what?
What?
You're just a weasel.
That's fucking crazy talk. You think I'm a weasel?
You're weaselly.
I have tendencies.
Yeah, weasel tendency.
I have weasel tendency, but I'm not a full blood. I'm not Pauly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are.
Pauly.
Pauly Shore. He's a weasel.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the weasel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have tendencies.
Yeah.
But I thought it would have been funny. I think that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Right? Because you thought you were going to go perform it, and I switched the fucking script on you.
Yeah.
Right?
I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Was it in
but-
the belly room?
No, we at the improv.
No. Oh, I switched it at the improv?
Oh, you switched at the improv.
I don't think I have the power to do it there.
Well, you definitely got switched. We were upstairs.
Wow.
Yeah, we were.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so about the forest then. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the forest.
We wanted you up, man. We want you up there.
And ask Giannis this.
Yeah.
I was in New York. The last time I was in New York,
Yeah.
I called Giannis. I go, I'm ready to go to the forest. You guys were not available for it.
Well, that's probably a
forest-
schedule thing.
The forest is closed.
The forest.
No, because we want to take you to restaurants up there so you know how much better being out of New York City is. Because New York City is the fucking worst, I think.
Wow.
And it's the worst.
Oh, in
and-
terms of food, there's no way.
oh, no. New York City food's incredible. We have great, but I'm just saying up
But
there.
you're saying you're gonna take me to a restaurant in the woods, and that's gonna be better than New York City? Out of your fucking mind.
we have 3 restaurants up there that are as good.
Wow.
Wow.
So we'll sit down and dine, hang out. You'll see some deer and shit. You know, you'll see some wildlife. We're up there, an hour away, beautiful.
But how hard is it? You're in the woods, right? How hard is it to get into the city and do
I mean, I'm not in the
spots?
dude. Like David Letterman's my neighbor. I'm not in the wood. I almost hit him with a car, by the way. He jogs, and I almost hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
he
Oh,
jogs.
that would
we don't have. I know, dude. Could you imagine?
Oh.
I fucking honked. I go, you mother, and then I looked, and it was just him with his fucking beard.
You know what I imagine? The movie. Remember the scene in Signs?
Yes, yes.
You remember Signs?
Yeah.
They kept flashing back to when
To the wife,
to the wife pinned against the
pinned against.
yeah, and she gets things out like
She's gotta sit-
Yeah,
yeah,
tell
because-
someone to swing or whatever.
Yeah.
What if you had that with David Letterman? Yeah, oh, you know what he would
I
say?
would just give him-
your career's over.
I would just go. Top 10 reasons why you shouldn't kill fucking David Letterman in your car.
That's a top 10. That's so
Top 10 reasons.
Yeah.
Wait, I do wonder. Like, is your career over when you run David Letterman? over?
If I hit him with the car and he lived, it would probably be good. But if I hit him with the car and he died,
died.
dude,
Ooh, that's a
I can't be like, hey, watch my Netflix special. That'd be
Well, no,
actually my Netflix special would probably take off. If
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah, but then
No,
I can't. What am I going to do after that though?
You have to do David Letterman material. Like, you have to talk about it.
yeah. I think if he died is less than if he lived.
Yeah, if
Because
he
when
lived,
he lived, he could talk about
exactly.
Not maybe not.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Maybe not. You know.
He gets like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, traumatic TBI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
No, when we say woods, we're just in a nice country neighborhood, an hour from the city, and it's beautiful.
Well, you talk because the pitch that you had before though was that there's deer. So in my mind, it's like I don't see deer.
Wait, El, we have deer here
You
at all the.
see-
Oh my God! At all the golf courses, right by where I hike,
Yeah.
where the Vermont Canyon tennis courts are, there's deer, coyote, everything.
Okay, let me just say something to you. All right.
It's the middle of LA, Bobby.
Okay, I want to say something. I'm just saying from my own experience, right? Living in LA for 25 fucking years, I've never seen a fucking
Well, you
deer.
don't leave the house.
But
It's fine.
But here's the thing: we get the deer. Like me and Giannis were in my backyard. A deer walked up to us. Oh wow!
Yeah.
And
said
we
what?
started feeding it, and we started feeding it. I started feeding it graham crackers and Doritos and shit. I'm not.
Did it take it?
Yeah. And there's nothing funnier than when you hear a deer crunch a Dorito.
Really?
Oh, I swear to God. And
Hey,
then- but then the daughter came because you'll never see a buck. You'll never see the males. The males know it's hunting. They're not there.
Yeah.
But the mothers and the young, the fawns, they come up, and then when they find out, they all come and they're like,
No, is it legal to kill them?
if it's
Like
on,
if you had a shotgun right there.
if it's on my property and I had a rifle, I don't know if I would get in trouble if it was being aggressive and I shot it, or if it was walking towards me. But you're not supposed to shoot them.
Yeah, so you fed it Doritos, the deer.
Yeah, we fed it Doritos,
Yeah,
we
he-
feed it stuff.
yeah.
But Giannis was a Brooklyn kid for like 40 years, and then he moved up because of me, because him and his girlfriend would visit us.
You guys are close.
We're very close. So Giannis and I, like when I went through dark times, when he goes through dark times, we kind of had this we'd always see each other at the stand. We would do sets together, and I'd be like, you got to bring her up to the country. And he would, and I didn't think she's going to come because she's a Long Island. Long Island people don't leave. Long Island people are like, they stay in Long Island. It's like, they really are just like never leaving. But she like fell in love with it up there. So they moved up there. But he never saw, like when people from the city come over and see like 5 deer 5 feet from them, it's like they're seeing a UFO. They're like, they just, I had this Puerto Rican kid, this Dominican kid, you know, Vladimir Camaño? He's a comic, and
is he Russian too?
He's Dominican.
Okay.
No, his father named him that because of something like that, actually. Because of some fucking, he named him Vladimir, but his name is Vladimir Camaño, funny comic.
Right.
He's always at the stand, and I go, he's Dominican, and I go, come up, and he saw a deer in my backyard, and he's from the Bronx, he's Dominican from the Bronx,
yeah,
and he's looking at a deer. I swear to God, he's going, you serious? yo, you serious? You serious right now? You serious right now? Like he's so like aliens came. Because
wow.
when people from the city see that shit, they're not. Giannis is Brooklyn 40 years.
Imagine if you had a koala on a tree too. Serious? You fucking serious? That's only in Australia. Are you serious?
I got a kangaroo in my backyard.
What if it was like, you know, all these like animals are popping out of the bushes, like a meerkat? You serious? Are you serious? You serious right now? That'd be amazing.
But speaking of UFOs, like, am I wrong? Was it you whose dad saw a UFO?
Yeah, and then they actually proved. So when I went on Rogan, that's the first thing.
Stop.
What?
Well, hold on.
We just talked about signs.
I know. It's just ridiculous. But
What?
You're an alien guy, I thought.
Yeah, you're so pro alien.
no, let me just.
You serious?
No, you serious? You serious?
Yeah, you go. Yo, you serious right now?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
serious?
So let's rewind back a little bit.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. What I heard.
Yeah.
What I heard was your father
Yes.
saw an alien.
No.
Okay.
All right, move on. Great.
Let's move on. NBA 2K mobile game on your phone. You guys, I am so excited about season 6 of NBA 2K mobile. It's here with a new look, features, and gear. Take the action with you wherever you go. Join forces with your friends in cruise mode and dominate the court as a team.
You can build your own custom dream team with your favorite NBA players, then optimize your lineup for success. Download NBA 2K Mobile free and start customizing your My Player and Dream Team today.
Okay, so check it out. You know how I used to play, other games. But dude, all I've now been playing is this NBA 2K. I'll tell you why. You can, the control, the graphics, everything about this game is it's like a console game.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's great to do when you're in line at the DMV or you're just kind of have nothing to do during the day and just lounging around. It's the best game ever.
It's a mobile game for real basketball fans. Immerse yourself in the ultimate basketball gaming experience on your mobile device. Season 6 launches with some of the most powerful cards yet. Earn theme cards in events and build your deck. Check out Cruise Mode for new theme-related attire for your My Player.
Honestly, guys, you know me, Slep King, right here. The
I
king.
know you.
Right, just download it. It's free, right? If you have a Galaxy, you have an iPhone, download it. Trust me, it's a great game.
He's been nonstop just playing this game. And he doesn't even really...
I don't even like basketball sometimes.
But he loves this game.
I love this game.
Wild.
There's always something new to explore. Dive into tourney mode, which I love, events and regular updates for nonstop action. Unlock and collect tons of player cards to enhance your team's performance. It's so exciting.
You guys showcase your skills, climb the leaderboard, and become a basketball legend. Like Bobby.
Yep.
Guys, download NBA 2K Mobile free on the App Store or Google Play and use our promo code TigerBelly to receive a Scottie Pippen Topaz tier card.
Okay. Here's what happened.
Okay, tell me.
Here's what happened. So when I went out...
It's so silly, Bobby.
You said UFO, right?
Yes, UFO.
So when I went on Rogan, the first thing he said when we opened the show, he said, "Tell me about the UFO." So 1973, my mother is pregnant with my older brother. My grandmother, aunt, and mother start calling my father outside. Tom, you got to come out and see this. Now this is over the Bronx and Yonkers, 1973, and there is literally within throwing distance. There is a disc in the sky, bluish kind of hue, silent, because they don't make noise, whatever. And my dad's looking at this fucking thing, and everybody's looking at this thing going, holy shit. Now, my father, mind you, is whatever you picture an Italian from the Bronx, just fucking old school, that's my father times 10. Okay, my father comes in here, you would be like, what? It's like a show. You would be like he's in character for a movie. Wow. Like he's coming in.
He's a stereotypical.
If he walked in here right now, you'd be like, he just came off set.
Wow.
That's what it looks like. Like that's it. Okay,
Italian.
Over the top. Over the top.
Forget about it.
Oh, bada
boom, bada bing.
Still can't believe Obama was president.
That Italian. That
high?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could have that high.
Yeah.
Italian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He go, you believe that 8 years of that? Okay. That's how Italian.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow.
So my dad could never, if I said in my Netflix special, if my dad was a comic, he'd be canceled halfway through his first joke. They would just take the mic out halfway through the first bit, over. Just drag him outside, arrest him. Yeah. He would be canceled. He'd be on the news. So he always thought that people that saw UFOs were nuts. And he would be like, they want attention. They're in the Midwest. They're hillbillies. They're nuts. Right. So he always told me and my brother and my mother, who's religious, she said yes. And then after the story goes, he saw it and he's thinking to himself, I can actually, that's close. I could hit that with something. Then he freaked out because he thought it could be like reading his mind. So he goes inside and he comes back out and then they're all looking at it. And within 1 second, it turned into a star in the sky, right? It turned into a dot.
Yeah.
And they were blown away. My father says to this day, he wishes he never saw it because he knows when he saw that, everybody there. But then when I was on Rogan, the way Rogan has Jamie, the producer, pull shit up?
Yeah.
They pulled it up. And I got a ton of messages because that night, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people over the Bronx and Yonkers saw it. And then Rogan's thing pulled up and said that, yes, it was there. And it turned into a dot in the sky.
Wow.
And it
fucking goosebumps.
And it freaked. But here's the funniest part. My father, before my parents got divorced, because they had a brutal divorce when me and my brother were young. But before that, my father was kind of a big wig at AIG in the city, insurance. And they had a big party at the head boss's mansion in Long Island. And this is 1973, mind you. Okay. So my mother's socializing, drinking, having a good time. And she goes, Tommy, get over here. Tell everybody about the time you saw the flying saucer. And my dad goes, no, what the fuck? Are you fucking nuts?
Yeah.
I'm going to get fired because they're going to think I'm a kook.
Wow.
But that's my father has never changed the story. Then Giannis was so interested, and Giannis went up to my mom. Well, my mom's Greek, so Giannis fucking loves her.
Yeah.
And my mom's very religious, and that kind of goes against. And she told Giannis, she's like, yeah, no, that's exactly what we saw. But so many people that night saw it. But now people are seeing UFOs like the JetBlue flights. Now everybody sees it.
Yeah. I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Have you seen one?
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a UFO, but it's something that we couldn't identify at that time. But like when we were younger, my family and I went to a cemetery to, for pay respects.
To who?
My grandpa, a lot of them are family buried.
Okay.
That's what cemetery is there for.
Well, I don't want to be lying.
We went to pay respects.
Yeah, I don't want to be lying. I need to ask questions. So your grandma.
A lot of people are buried side by side.
Oh, you go to all the...
You want me to name them to you?
You go to all the tombstones and go, sorry, I miss you.
They're all buried on top of each other. You buy a lot.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's go. Move on.
Tita Dina.
Okay.
Uncle Nilo, Lula, Lolo Ipi. How many more? They're all piled on top of each other.
Rest their souls, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
So respectful.
You're right.
Well, listen,
you're right.
Yeah, I can't keep hearing names and not say rest their souls. I can't keep hearing names. I apologize.
I was out of pocket. on that one. I was out of pocket on that one.
But we saw like a weird light formation that didn't look like a plane, and all of us saw it, and then it just disappeared.
In the Philippines.
In the Philippines. But then, again, we just didn't know what it was. But it
could have been a Frisbee.
A Frisbee?
Yeah, some Australians are on vacation and just throwing a Frisbee.
It was high up in the sky, and it stayed there for a while. It lingered.
It did?
Yeah.
And it turned into a little dot
it was
like
a formation.
his?
Yeah, and it just sort of like went away. It was a long time ago.
But let me ask you something, Paul.
Yeah.
Have you seen one?
I have not seen one.
George, have you seen be real, flying saucer?
No, but my cousin Doug said he did.
I don't know your cousin Doug, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Definitely know.
I do know.
met him
I love him a
as
lot.
wife.
He's a good guy.
But what about the commercial airline pilot? What about the commercial airline pilots that see them? They see them all the time.
Right.
They're tired.
I mean,
You know what I mean? They're tired.
But
you know
the
what I mean?
passengers film them too.
Dude, I've seen a bunny wrap in space. It's a cloud, but they make formations.
You really don't believe in alien life?
I just don't. It's one of those things where it's like I have to see it for myself.
Your favorite movie is Signs.
Yeah, I love that movie. Although that movie doesn't make any sense now.
Why?
What do you not like about it?
Did you see Signs?
yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
The scariest one, was it The Fourth Kind?
No,
With
I
Mila
hate- no.
Kunis? Not Mila Kunis, Mila Jovovich.
When we were.
Oh, I saw that, but I saw that. I like all those movies.
But I'll tell you what my problem with Signs is. Okay, here's my problem with Signs.
Yeah.
Okay. They know the aliens are there, right? So what do? They decide to stay in the house, right? What do? They board up the house,
Yeah.
right? Aliens are coming, right?
Yeah.
What do they hear in the distance? Their fucking
Dog. That's right. They left the dog outside.
You leave your dog.
Yeah.
You deserve to get murdered.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so. I think he's right.
And
I agree
you
with
can
that.
hear the dog being killed. I think.
yeah. I mean, they had all that.
That was really good.
Like, it's not like they were in a rush either.
Did you do the sound effect? I know that was fucking perfect.
Well, I used to live in China, and that's how we for dinner, But anyway,
They had time. They had
So
time
stupid.
to go get that dog.
Yeah.
They had all the time to get that dog.
dude,
How do you not think of the dog too? Like,
think about it.
that's
Also,
my-
the
that's
dog
a-
is like such a crucial part of staying alive, I think, because he could probably sense things before you can.
I would have chose the dog before my own son. Like I'd board up the house and I'd hear my son going, "Dad," he's outside still, and the dog's with me. You know what I mean? Like I would, right? The dog would even come first before my kid. I think.
you can't leave the dog.
Yeah, you can't leave the
Cannot.
dog, dude.
No.
Cannot.
Yeah. But I rewatched it, and I went, I don't understand how I let that go watching in the movie theater.
Right. He also watched Narcos, the original Narcos, and there was one scene where someone killed his cat, and you were out.
I'm out.
Yeah, did you see Don't Fuck with Cats?
Yeah, we did.
That fucked me up, dude.
That fucked
That fucked me up.
Canadians. Fucking weird, dude. They're weird.
Anybody that could, seriously, I'm not even joking. Like anybody that can harm an animal, to me, it's like that's death penalty.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, dude, if you hurt an animal, like a defenseless animal, dude, fuck you.
What about hunters?
That's different.
Why is that different?
I'm talking, but trophy hunting, no.
Oh, you're out done with that.
These dudes that like show them holding a leopard and shit. And
Safari, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
that's bullshit.
No, somebody, listen, the deer are overpopulated. Because I used to ask people, I go, how could you shoot a deer? I can't do it. I'm not built for it.
Yeah.
I shot a bird when I was 13 and it died and I started crying.
Pussy.
And I was like, yeah.
I get that.
You know what? You could call me.
You're
I
right.
the thing was gasping for. I was like, dude,
You're
I
right.
can't
You're
do it.
right. You're right.
I
You're right.
can't do it. I can't do it. But they are overpopulated, and there are too many of them. And if you eat the deer meat, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different.
100%.
But
yeah.
but people going out just like easily shooting a lion or an elephant because like you're rich and they put you in a park where it's easy to do it. That's bitch shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what they did?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what they did in the fucking 50s? They would tie two cats together by the tail and then put them over a clothes hanger, or like a wire, right? And then they would just kill themselves each other.
Wait, that's what Richard Kuklinski did.
Oh, that's what I.
Yeah, it wasn't people in the 50s.
Oh,
it
that's
was
what
a
he did.
serial killer.
How did you build that here?
Oh yeah.
Yo, he just picked a decade.
So
He
in-
just picked a
in
He goes, you know what they did in the late 30s?
Yeah, one serial killer.
They
did that.
literally called him the Iceman.
Yeah.
He was a serial killer.
No, but there
He
is
was
no, stop.
Okay.
There is a term. I forgot what the term is, but it's a term that you've heard of, and that's what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
How awful is that?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
That's-
Yeah.
That's fucking off. Do you have pets?
I have
We
three
have
cats
7.
upstairs.
We
What?
have 7.
We have 7 together. We have 4 dogs together.
What?
Yeah, because we used to live here, and then she lives down the street now. So tonight I'm going to go visit the dogs and hang out with her.
So wait,
We
you have
co-parent.
You have 4
7
dogs.
animals.
We both.
We
do.
both do.
Thank you.
And
But
right.
the 4 dogs
But
live with me
they're
now.
staying down this, and then you have the 3 cats here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better for the road for me with cats.
Yeah,
It's
he-
easier to maintain.
Right.
Right. But the good dogs, you have to walk them and stuff.
Are they mutts mixes or are they
They're all
purebreds?
like, broken.
They're all broken.
They were because I foster a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
They were dogs that were unadoptable, either for behavioral issues, but we love them.
I'm trying to get one, but my wife is. We have one. We have a rescue from Aruba. He's the best.
What kind?
He's the best. They call him Arubian Canuco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's amazing. But
That's his name?
It took him. No, his name's Lloyd.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lloyd is such a cute name.
His name Lloyd's the best.
I thought you called named Arubian Canuco. It's like, that's a long name. Come on, Arubian Canuco, come on.
Arubian Canuco, I can't get inside now.
I never heard that.
But he took a long time to like get good. Like I'd be on the road in Chicago, my wife would go, "You got to get a friend to get him because they're like they run wild in Aruba and they're killing like 200 of them a month in a kill shelter because they're just running." So they found my dog and his brother in a dumpster when they were 6 weeks old, and they're beautiful. So people teamed up with people in New York and Connecticut. Tourists bring them. We have him at 18 months. He turned to the best, but now I want a dog, and now I'm trying to get my wife, and I think she's gonna go. But I want big and she wants small, so we're gonna meet halfway.
Get a small. Smalls are so good.
I like to fuck around with a.
Yeah.
You can fuck around with a small one.
I like big and small.
Yeah.
I wanted a Great Dane.
But they live. They don't live as
But here,
long. That's
I want
the
you to do this,
heartache of
Paul.
that.
Don't have anything in mind.
Yeah.
Whatever you see and feel in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Canny Corso or something.
Dude, those are no joke. Sicilian Mastiff, yeah.
You know a lot.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. So what really hurt me is the
Who's that?
The two cats are real.
Is that
brothers.
you?
Yeah. The two cats died.
Fuck.
Oh wait, you had two cats. They look like twins.
They died?
They were real brothers. They died.
How?
Stanley was on the right. He just went a few months ago. He was 18 and a half.
Whoa.
And Thomas, the one in the middle, he died at 16 and a half. And that fucked, dude. Bringing them, that really fucked me up, man. That was the hardest. That was the hardest thing. And then they put me in a room with them. What? And they let me just hold them. Oh. And they were like, "You take the time." And I'm like, "I don't know." And then she goes, "When you're ready, just ring the bell and we'll come in." And I go, "What?"
Were they dead already?
And I was like,
you can
"No,
watch them go euthanize.
when they're about to be put down,
Yeah.
before they put them down, you can go in and just kind of spend time with them." And dude,
Dude, I can't even.
and then
I can't even. Well, I can't.
pussy. I got you back.
Touche, baby. Touche, man.
Touche, baby.
I thought that was out of pocket, but it wasn't.
Now Lloyd is on the left, and he's 7, and he's awesome.
Does he have a GPS tag on him?
No, he's got it's because there's so much land back there that he's has the boundary. So, but he's afraid of it.
Yeah.
So it'll beep like 5 feet before he gets there, and he's even afraid of the beep. So he won't even. He's all good, just when he's in the yard.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Why can't he go beyond the boundaries?
Because there's just too many woods, too many wild animals.
What is a wild animal in New York woods that are scary?
All right, so my wife's garden was completely ransacked by a bear. And the thing pulled the bars.
You have bears out there?
The thing pulled open the bars like Hulk and went in and fucking had a field day.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked like a robbery. And so we don't want him,
But bears eat dogs?
Bears will eat.
I mean, the mother will. The cubs won't, but the mother sees a dog. And coyotes in packs. Like if you see one coyote, they're afraid.
Yeah.
You see multiple, they'll kill your dog. So
Yeah.
The coyotes here they'll just charge. I mean, like if you're
They're actor coyotes.
like
Yeah.
Lloyd looks big enough that the coyote probably won't charge. But if your dog is even like 25 pounds, they'll come for you and then they'll follow you. Like so I hike a lot here with my smaller dogs. And just when I think I've passed a pack of coyotes, I'm like, okay, I'm safe. You turn around and they're sneaking up on behind you. I've had friends with leash dogs lose their dogs to coyotes.
Yeah. We had one night the weather was getting crazy and all of these hawks were coming, big hawks, and they just circle around because they're looking for mice, and they were actually looking at our cats. They were looking at our cats, but our cats were too big. Because Thomas was like a 20-pounder, like they couldn't do, but they actually they contemplated.
They circle
like
it.
Giannis was going, that thing is contemplating. They look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why we didn't end up buying that one
That
house
one out, 'cause-
there with Hawk Alley.
Hawk Alley. Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like a ton of them there. And
Yeah.
our cats Ming is so small.
Yeah. But what if they're the fans?
What do you mean?
What if what?
Well, what the Hawks like? Just think about this. We assume. I'm not being. This is not a joke. Okay. Right? We assume these hawks are going to eat your cats. What if he's like, I've never met a cat before. Like, I have a fucking raccoon friend.
I see.
I have a field mouse friend. I want to meet a cat, but then we look up there, let's try
But
it.
if they're maybe curious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
dude.
interspecies friendships.
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube all the time, dude.
True.
A lion with a fucking duck hanging out.
My money's on their hunting, but
All right. The odds are they're hunting.
the odds are.
Okay. All right.
I don't think he's going. I'm gonna hang out with that fucking.
All right. I'm just. I ask questions.
Listen, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't blame that. You're good for you. I don't
Good.
blame you for that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I believe in things that people think I'm nuts for.
Yeah, I don't want to make assumptions.
Like what?
Like what? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Don't fucking threaten me with a good fucking conversation.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys like, go ahead. What? Fucking what?
What is
I'm like,
it?
All right. All right. You know what? I'll give you that. I've never talked about this.
let's get real.
Listen.
Let's get real.
Okay. Don't leave.
Go ahead.
Relax.
Yeah, all right. This better be good, Paul.
I never. No. I was actually gonna.
We're not cutting it out.
Never did this on a pod. I'll tell you guys. Ready?
Yes.
I believe 80%. I believe. I think there's a little bit like the way you are with UFOs. What would you say with UFOs? You're 80% they exist and 20 they don't?
I 100% believe they exist.
Okay.
I don't think they're like hovering around Brooklyn.
Okay.
Oh, you added a D to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I believe in time. I believe in time travel. I believe people have done it.
Yeah.
I believe people have done it. And when I was in Arizona, I think I saw a time traveler.
Let's go.
And I only talked about it on the Virzi effect. And then the worker, the guy that was security at the comedy club in Phoenix was with me. So here's how the story goes.
What comedy club?
CB Live. CB Live in Phoenix. The same guys that own Stand Up Live and the one in, Tempe. Okay?
Joel Batchkoff.
Yes. Joel and Matt Kona, yes.
Yes.
So I'm doing their club, and it was like middle of pandemic, but kind of right when pandemic is starting to lighten, right? And I'm there, and there was a table of my fans to the left paying their bill too loud and being disruptive, and I only have about 15 minutes left in the set. I'm doing about an hour and 10, and I'm like, guys, dude, you gotta, like, I'm trying. I'm like, guys, what the fuck? There's 40 split. And one guy goes, whatever, Virzi, man, fuck you, we're trying to, and then it got crazy, and the security guy came over, and then it got nuts. They stood up, fuck you, no, fuck you. So me and the security guy had a bond. Bonded, right?
God, I hate it was during a show. I hate when that happens.
It was at the end of the show, and it
my
sucked
God.
because it was fans, and then it turned into "fuck you, Virzi," because they got mad that I go, guys, because they were just two of them were just obliterated,
Yeah.
right? So I say to the guy, "Hey, you want to get a cigar?" I like because that's what I do on the road. I'll go get a glass.
the guy that works at the club, the security.
The security that came, yeah.
He's a future person.
And I go like, no.
Okay.
No, he's not the future person. He's not the time traveler.
Okay.
He's with me, thank God, because you guys would be like, this fucking Virzi's out of his fucking mind.
All right.
So we go to this lounge, and we're sitting there, and we're talking comedy. He's telling me stories about people that he's, other situations he had at the club. And a dude walks in, and he's full on 20s outfit, right? Full on 20s. And he's got the hat, and he's got the vest, and he's got the clock, and he's got the shoe, and he's walking with a limp and a cane. Now, mind you, it's about 11 o'clock at night, okay? And he just walks in, and it's just me and the security guy and this bartender. And he walks in, and we kind of just look, and I'm just going like your back, where you are now, was the guy I was with, and he's coming that way. So I just go, dude, there's a fucking dude. I go, look at this. So we walk in, and I'm like, dude, that mannequin, I'm not joking. I thought there was a black dude sitting right there for I'm not even joking. That just freaked me the fuck out, dude. I was like, you got a fucking shy producer? Like, what the fuck is that, dude? So we're sitting there, and I go, look at this guy. And the guy walks up, and he's walking with the cane, really, like, good. But full on 20s. And he walks up to the bar and he goes, hey, how you doing? He does this hat thing. How you doing, gentlemen? And I go, oh, that's some getup you got there. Oh, thank you so much. And he's talking very like mature, weird, right? Like, whatever. Maybe this guy's acting, whatever, actor.
Well, maybe went to college.
No. No one went to, dude, if he went to college dressed like that, they would have kicked the shit out of him.
Okay.
So this is different. So he goes up and he asks for a drink and a cigar. And the bartender's like, hey, we're closing in 15 minutes. And he goes, oh, okay. And he takes a whiskey and he drinks, and he starts walking away. Now me and the dude Adrian, were looking, and he goes up the stairs like perfectly with this cane, and he's all dressed and go, hey, take care. And he just walks away into the parking lot and kind of just disappears, right?
Okay.
So the guy says, I go, what happened with that guy? He goes, dude, that was fucking weird, man. He goes, the bartender goes, that was really, I go, yeah, it seemed a little, but whatever, we let it go. The guy says, you can't smoke. We got to close. But if you go across the street to the bar, you could sit outside and drink and finish your cigars there. We go there.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting there. We're kind of talking about it. And sure enough, we see this guy coming down again. And he's just walking. And he walks past us. And we go, hey, man. Hey, so he goes, oh, gentlemen, yes. How you doing again? And he's like that. So we start talking to him, and we're like, what do you do? And he goes, oh, well, I'm a silent actor, and I'm also a locksmith, or like he said some job. And he goes, yeah. And we go, what's up with your limp? He goes, oh, I fell on my gun and during a scene. And I'll go, okay, right? So he's talking. Then he takes out a cigar case that says 1918 or 1920 on it, and it's like a perfectly leather thing. And we're talking to him, and he's talking very weird to us. And then he tried to curse. Hold on. It gets crazy.
Dude.
Your face.
I'm on board.
Okay, but listen. So all of a sudden now, and look, again, I don't know what I saw, but I'm telling you what I felt, okay?
I could tell you what you saw.
And he tried to curse, and it didn't fit. He said fuck when he was talking to us, and it felt as though it was somebody trying to talk like us, right? And he goes, so he starts, so me and the dude are just talking. We asked his name. He said his name was Jacob, right? He didn't say anything else. We didn't take a picture, nothing. And then he said something like, okay, well, you gentlemen, this and that, and we're talking, and he leaves, and he starts walking. And I put right as he walks, right? So right now he starts walking at this moment, right?
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
And I just go, dude, that was weird. The other guy goes, dude, what the fuck was that? And then the other dude that I was with just looked up and he goes, Paul, look at that shit, dude. Look how far he got. Dude, he glitched ahead. Dude, this motherfucker was 20 cars down I looked up now. I let it go after I was like, that's a little weird. His name's Jacob. He's a locksmith and an actor, and he's got a limp and the cane. But I looked up, and what would have taken any of us what would you say if you're walking 10 seconds will get you? Maybe 4 cars down in the parking lot. Looked up, this fucking dude was down and gone. And he's the one that saw it. He goes, Paul, look how far he is. And then I freaked the fuck out. So then I go, dude, that's not normal. This dude, and he was limping and he had a cane. So then we went out and timed it. So we went out to the parking lot.
Mythbusters?
Now, granted, I'm drunk at the time. No.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Are you on cocaine?
No. Now I'm drunk at the end of. Like he already gone. It's not drunk, but like I had a butt. So I go, dude, let's time that.
Yeah.
So we walk, and it was not even close to how far this guy was. There was it was like this guy would have had to be on a fucking moped to get where he was. And that's just, and it didn't even come from me. It came from the dude I was sitting with. I go, that's really, really fucking weird. So then I told the story on the podcast. I FaceTime the guy that was with me. And I go, hey, I just told the story on the podcast. I said, did I talk to you before this? He goes, no. I go, go ahead, tell the story. He tells the exact same story that I tell.
Yeah.
Then a woman who heard my podcast said that she was in Arizona, and she said she saw a man like that glitch and get faster and do something like that. Wow. And then nobody else has seen this guy again. So my only thing is this. I don't know what I saw, but to me, the way he walked, the way he talked, and then he tried talking as if he was like with the times of today, with the cursing.
Okay.
That fucked me up.
I have questions.
Go ahead.
May I?
Great story.
Yeah.
Great story, by the way.
No, but that's
Great story.
And it's true.
And
if you ever go to Phoenix, I don't know if he's still there, but ask for the security guy and ask what happened.
no,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
believe you guys witnessed something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just have a question.
Sure.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
What?
So I just typed in Jacob, time traveler.
Yeah.
No,
And
stop
this
it.
came up, and read it what this says. This emblem keeps popping up.
Jacob von Hugflume, 1864 to 1909, inventor of time travel.
Oh, dude.
This thing's popping up.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Wow.
That I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that.
Now again, I think time. Well, wait, hold on.
I didn't ask you to go to the dark web.
But I just want to say this for your listeners.
Yeah.
I don't think, based on what I saw, that is definitely a time traveler. But based on what Einstein said is possible,
Yeah.
and then seeing that, I definitely saw something awkward and out of the ordinary.
So what you're saying to me, he's wearing 1920s attire.
Full on.
So you're saying that a dude from the 1920s went to the future.
Well, yeah, it couldn't be the past.
I know, but my point is, so what you're saying is that they had time travel. When you said time travel, I thought, oh, some guy in the future, right, walked by and says, the Broncos are going to win next year in the Super Bowl.
Oh, right.
And you're like,
Right.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then the next year that they do win, and you're like, I met a guy. So you met, you're right. So what
Fucking
you
Back to the Future. Yeah. The
what
almanac.
you're saying is that they had the capability
To go
in the 20s to go into the future, and he had the know-how to know what the future was like, the lingo. You know what I mean? All that stuff.
Oh, what if the dude just can travel time and he just fucking got comfortable in the 20s and was just like, I'll hop around, dressed like, maybe that was his shit. Maybe he's like, I like this.
So he's originally from the fucking future.
Well, I mean, I don't know where he's from because
Yeah.
he's a time traveler. He could be from anywhere. Why was he so
Because
far
only
away?
Two places he could be from: the future or the past.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're not getting.
I'm getting this.
Thank you.
You're seeing time as a more linear thing.
All right, now we're gonna go all fucking
Arrival.
arrival now. I mean, what? All right. So, but could it be we're all in a simulation and there's just a glitch,
That, you know what? That could be, that's definitely something there.
like a program that wasn't supposed?
Oh, I left one part out.
Okay.
This guy wrote to me and he goes, hey, I heard your story about the thing. My mother specializes in things like this and she wants to talk to you. And then I was like, I got a little weirded out and then we never spoke, but she wrote me something and she said, I'd like to talk to you. And it's something that I would entertain, but she was basically saying how there's dimension holes that people can like travel. Like her thing was this shit. And I didn't get in. I don't know anything like that.
Yeah,
But the only thing I would say is this. If I didn't see how far away he got, then I would go, hey, this could be a loony, like just a loon who just dressed like that, walks around like that and acts like that. But when I looked up and when he said to me, Paul, look how far he is now. And we looked up, that's when both of us go, that's
weird.
That was,
I believe that.
How far he was weird. Because you couldn't get there, especially with a
I
cane.
always think more not time travel, more like X-Men or like Marvel, like Flash. Like
I mean, what?
Or
Yeah.
it could be an alien thinking that's what a human is. It's like,
yeah, or like
fuck, man,
cosplaying
fuck.
human.
Yeah.
Now you freaked me out.
Yeah.
Or it's Daniel
It
Day-Lewis.
could be the same fucking alien that was hovering over your dad.
He was like, I'm going to come after the sun.
Yeah.
yeah. It could be that. You know what I mean? Who knows, dude? That's very interesting.
The how far he got made me go, something's off. Because, I wish we would have taken a picture with him.
But what if let's say he's a Carl Lewis type of a guy, Usain Bolt.
No, he had a cane and a limp.
I know Usain Bolt can limp and fake.
So you think he dropped the cane and started sprinting?
And then when you guys looked up, you slow down.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, that's
I'm just
like-
trying to find the most
Like,
logical.
okay, like Grandmaster Pycelle in the Game of Thrones, the really kind of like rickety old man.
Yeah.
Then he kind of
Takes his robot.
Because if I was
robot.
fast, I would have a cane.
By the way, he looked like he was in his late 20s.
That's still great. That's good. What does that mean?
No, I'm just saying.
That means
he wasn't
run fast.
old.
he wasn't an old guy.
No, he wasn't an old guy. I would say, my guess, if I had to guess, I would say between 28 and 33.
So he was just like a disabled young guy from the 20s.
I wouldn't even say disabled, just kind of a little bit of a hitch with a cane and
Yeah.
dressed like that. But I mean, he wasn't like, but here's the thing too. The outfit from the 20s wasn't some Halloween shit.
Yeah.
This was a head to toe, looked nice, like a tailor did it, like a real,
Paul, can I just say something?
please.
You can go to a thrift store and find an outfit.
Dude, you're gonna go to the thrift store and be like, dude, blow me out in a 1926 full on head to toe with the clock and the fucking vest.
What year was this? You saw this happen?
I want to
3 years ago.
I would say 21 or 20 years. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I've never had anything paranormal, and I love the X-Files.
I know.
I've never had anything paranormal happen to me. I mean, when I was in fucking.
I don't think you would notice it if you were, because you'd be on your phone.
I show you the photo.
You'd be candy crushing if there was like a ship like hovering above you.
No. I want to show you a photo that was like very paranormal that happened to me the other day. Right? This.
Let me see. So can I tell you what text I got?
What is
And let me send you. Wait, hang on.
Shit?
That's piss?
This is the
Who?
text I got from Bobby.
Paranormal, dude. I'm sleeping.
You shit the bed.
No.
No.
I'm sleeping. I'm drowsy.
Yeah.
Right? I hear these lights. Like it was like a fucking circular lights. Right? Then a beam of light went into my fucking room, dude. Right? I see a little gray, dude. He's like, which means I think I have to take a shit.
So you mean an alien shit in your bed?
Yeah, dude.
And then shit was,
I-
was
what-
it shit on you?
I woke up and there was shit all underneath me.
Debunk. Because
In my butt.
on September 14th at 4:23 p.m., you said I have a stomach bug. I said, oh no.
Mythbusters. Debunked.
And then
I'm gonna go with that over the alien shitting in your bed.
See, then how come I went with your fucking time traveler guy? You didn't do it with
I
me?
have a question though.
Because you had a stomach bug, dude.
I know, but
I have a question.
I told you I saw the lights and the spinning things.
Did you?
Yeah. And you didn't even go with me.
No.
And I went with you with your glitchy 1920s, man. That's not right.
Well, did the light really come down?
yeah, it was a light. And I said, little guy,
You
get the
saw-
shit on my. But I was frozen. I couldn't. Right? And he rolled me over too.
Yeah.
And he took a shit right where I was sleeping. Then he put my body back on the shit. Right? Then I went back to
placed you
sleep.
back-
I opened up and I was like, oh my God, a little gray just shit in my fucking bed, dude.
Nope. Can I tell? I'm debunking this right now.
Okay.
Don't!
Don't debunk it.
I said, he said, I have a stomach bug. I said, oh no, how bad are the pooies? And then you didn't send me a still shot. You sent me a live photograph of 2 different angles. One of your black underwear and then one of your white sheets.
Alien
of the
put
shit.
Also, that underwear isn't black.
What is it?
It's white. It
And then,
was white.
but Gilb, look how it's live.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
And then you said,
Beat up, bop, bop, boop, you know?
and then you said, I shit my pants while I was asleep last night.
Oh, the alien told you that.
And then
No, the
No,
alien typed it.
He typed it with his
Your
long.
phone.
I
No,
saw
he
his
doesn't even
long.
need. He can just do it with his thoughts.
Yeah, he kinetically did it.
kinetically
you
did it.
understand my predicament.
100%.
You understand what I went through.
to which I replied,
Yeah.
oh, your signature move. To which you replied, yep.
What I
Why is that a signature move?
I said, oh, your signature move. And you said, yep.
Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? I gotta ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Signature. Is this? Have you shit the bed on a numerous occasions?
No, I've never done it.
Not necessarily the bed, but like the
Thank you.
backseat of his car
Backseat of my car.
and like multiple other like places in LA.
I don't believe you did in the backseat of his car. That was the alien.
Oh.
That was the alien.
Thank you. Who would do that on the freeway on the 101?
Maybe there's an alien that just sets you up to shit. Maybe there's just an alien
I know.
that just every time
I
you
know.
shit- yeah.
Dude, that's what it is, dude.
Do you remember when you shit? No, right? You black out.
I black out because the aliens, they
No, they know how to wipe it clean like Men in Black.
or maybe they got a hold of some of the Bill Cosby stuff. Maybe Bill Cosby's an alien.
I mean,
Yeah, who likes jelly pudding pops that much? Anyway, yeah, I pooed the pant. I pooed the bed, and we had to pay the hotel a lot because when it seeps through.
Oh, it was a hotel.
It was at a hotel.
Oh, man.
So when it seeps through the actual sheets and stuff, and it gets into the front, the
Mattress.
mattress.
Biohazard.
Yeah, they are like, we got to buy a whole new bed. So that's like a couple of grand right there, you know.
No, it's a couple hundred.
It was like $500. It was $600 a
A
month.
biohazard for sure.
Yeah.
wait, that was a hotel bed?
Yeah.
How did you tell them? Like, how was that conversation go?
Well, you know, I have Carlos, and because I was on the road with Andrew, so you have people working for you. So I called Carlos, like, dude,
I'm sure that
listen here, dude.
You should have told him the alien story.
I'm sure that's not uncommon because of like babies and who are sick, diarrhea.
But they moved my room. Dude, can I? Oh, Paul, let me. Paul.
Yeah, they should have just blamed the baby.
I know, but Paul. Paul. When you.
He's kind of a big baby, but he's a baby.
He's baby shaped.
No, we feed him a lot, but
Yeah.
he's a baby.
Paul, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Is that it's never that's a shameful day. When I woke up, right, and when they did that to me, right, and I realized what they did, and the shame that comes with it, right, and then what do? You have to first. I was asleep. It was like 4 a.m. I wake up and I felt like I was sleeping in the rainforest.
Oh, geez, dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Did you smell it first? Is that
No, I felt it first.
Okay.
Right? I felt it first, and I'm like, am I in quicksand? You know what I mean? It was like a Laura Crofty kind of moment.
Oh, Tomb Raider.
How did
like a Tomb Raider.
How did a time travel story get to this?
Because I have phenomenon too.
Oh.
You think
get
you're
it.
the only one that can share phenomenon? I have phenomenal stories too, dude.
I love shitting the bed with a stomach flu is a phenomenon.
But yeah, it's a sad day when that happens. It was
Yeah.
terrible. You know what I mean? You never pooed yourself?
Yeah, no, a couple times.
Good.
A couple times.
Yeah, good. When? As an adult?
One time I shit myself in a mall.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
It was tough. It wasn't my favorite day.
I can relate to
We were talking. We were talking at like in the food court, just talking.
With
and
who?
all of a sudden, just like because before I did stand up, I was knocking doors in Queens and Manhattan selling phone cable internet packages, right?
Man.
So the salesman, we would go and eat, and we went to the mall in Queens, and we're in the I can't believe I'm telling the story. We're in the food court and we're talking and we're having a talk like we're talking now. Everything's normal.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just shit my pants, literally. And I was so shocked I was so shocked that I shit myself that I actually finished the conversation for a second because I couldn't believe. And then I was like, I think they're shitting my pants. Like I can't. So then I went and I had to do the whole thing, throw out I had to go. Luckily I was in a mall so I could get underwear. And I did that, and it was brutal. It was just not my finest.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're a human being. It happens.
Yeah, it's very relatable.
I would say that. What would you say the percentage of people that shit their pants ages from a kid to 50 years old? I would say it has to be 80% of people shit their pants.
Yeah,
I think so.
100%. Yeah.
I would say maybe more, but 80 is a safe bet, right?
No, I think everyone's shit their pants before.
yeah.
For sure.
You think from
If you have an asshole, you shit your pants.
Yeah.
A fart gone wrong.
Or surprise
I
diarrhea.
mean,
You don't think there's
that
anybody that's never had that
girl's
experience?
gone wild? There's fart gone wrong.
I don't know anyone in my like inner circle. No, everyone's shit their pants in my inner circle.
Yeah. Has your wife ever shit her pants?
I mean, not that I was ever told or no.
But have you asked her? You have to ask her.
I mean, that's not. Hey,
What?
Stace, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You ever shit your pants?
Yeah. Really, you don't ask stuff like that.
You don't. Yeah,
Wow. You know, you New Yorkers are different.
we are.
Yeah, you're like to me, you're a real New Yorker.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. Are you like the other guys you judge you about LA?
No, I love LA.
You do?
I love LA. Listen, this is a place I could stay for a few weeks. It's different than I like woods and I like, the more country and suburbs and stuff. But I'm not somebody that shits on LA. Like, I don't like love it, but like when people say it's just different. Like you guys are different with stand up. You guys are different with everything out here.
You think we're bad or?
No. I think
you guys are better. Maybe,
I think
in many ways.
I think that there's just different. Like you guys just don't, and it's less. I was talking to Brett Ernst about this, and he's like, it's more judgy in New York. New York wants to.
Who's that?
Brett Ernst? You don't know Brett?
I love him.
Oh yeah, he's the
Where does he live now?
where does he live? He stays in different places. His mom's in Florida. He hangs in.
Tell him I said hello.
Yeah.
It's an old friend.
But New York is judgy. Like New York will come in and come in the room and this and that. Here it's more. I feel like it's definitely more supportive out here.
Oh, I see.
New York will be like, everyone's kind of like, looking at the joke and the material and stuff. And I get that because everyone wants to be better there. I think the stand-up in New York is great. But I said this, I was just talking to my buddy today about it. The crowds in New York right now, in my opinion, are probably the worst in America.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It is. Like the other night, I was on stage and I literally said to the crowd, I go, "You people are like, this is just like," and I started killing the room, but there was just a white woman like this, and then she was looking at tables to see if they're laughing at something she was upset about. And I'm just going like, what happened, man? Like what? It's really bad there. It sucks.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard that too. San Francisco, is LA as bad as New York or no?
No.
LA's great.
So good.
It's so good in LA.
I heard San Francisco and New York are like, but it sucks when you're in New York and you know what it can be and what it is.
Yeah.
And then you see this, whatever is happening now. And it's like, lady, I'm telling, we're fucking around here. We're at a comedy club to like loosen up and get away from that. And you're now looking at tables. It's almost a different thing. Now it's like judging people who may be into this shit. And so now it's not even, because she already hates me, right?
Right.
So she hates me because I said something now that she doesn't
yeah.
like. So now she's like this, looks at me mean, fine, I could deal. But then she's going like this. And then that just makes, it sucks.
Well, it's funny. This culture too is emboldened people to like stand up and argue. Like I've seen like, nah, man, that was out of pocket.
Hecklers? You think
Yeah.
hecklers are
I'm sorry, I don't know what else. That was out of control. That was out of control. I mean, you're wrong about trans or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
they have to argue right then and there.
Real funny, or like you'll get real hilarious. And then, or some people will get up and leave.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's brutal.
It's brutal. Yeah. Do you think that's the new generation that's coming up, or what do you think that is?
Yeah.
Because can I play? The first time I played the big room at the Cellar. What's that one called? The Village Underground.
The Village Underground, yeah.
So that was like 4, 5, 6 months ago. Me and Andrew
Came in, yeah.
Came in, and they gave us great spots. And I was like, oh, this is like the main room. I crushed. But then the second time I did it, it was the polar opposite.
Yeah.
Even the piano player, the guy that's up there,
Yeah,
he was just kind of like,
Well,
he like looked at me and went, nah,
I don't know
man,
why.
not tonight.
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
Because you have these young people in Brooklyn that come over, and they're very, like when I did my WNBA joke on the Netflix special, there were just women immediately. As soon as I started talking about the WNBA in a way that wasn't like, it's the greatest thing, it just went from this, shaking their head. And it's like, and that is, I don't know what it is. I think it's getting worse because I think like, that's why, you notice when it started too?
When?
Comics don't do colleges anymore. You notice that?
Right,
Oh yeah,
right.
colleges.
Because what happened is colleges it's starting in colleges, I think.
Starts in the schools. Yeah.
It starts in the schools, and it's getting now like even what my kids think are like, my kids will say something, be like, Dad, is that like, I heard this today, is that racist? Is that bad? They're even questioning a joke that was just an innocent joke on the bus fucking around, which we all did, which is healthy. And now they're going, can I do that? So if it's starting there, then it's going to go into college. And then those people, they get a new apartment in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. And guess what? Let's go to the Comedy Cellar because we saw it on TV. Let's go to the Stand. I heard the great comics there. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, why are they talking about that? That's terrible. That's what's happening, I think.
Yeah.
And it's happening.
But don't you double down?
Dude, I did. I fucking did.
I love when I know.
I did.
Sometimes when I know they're bad, they're like that. I go, you know what? I got a couple of things in here that I normally don't do.
You know what?
And I'm going to do it just to make you mad.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, I don't mean to be out of pocket, but
Okay.
what I said.
By all means. By all means, I mean.
No.
By all means. By all means, I mean.
I was on.
By all means.
I was on.
By all means, dude. I don't know English, dude. Fine, fuck it. Go ahead, I mean.
No, I was on stage at the Stand, and somebody got off stage. It was Ari or somebody got off stage. Somebody got off stage, and they just go, I go, how were they? And I could tell that the room, people didn't like the room. So I go on stage. I'm like, oh, I'll just do my, and I could feel that the room was like, even before you get going, we've been doing it long enough, been doing it 20, you could feel the room just, and I just was like, nah. And they did something, and I just go, I said, okay, it's one of these. And then I said it. I go, okay, it's one of these.
Yeah,
and then I went abortion. I went mental health.
Yeah.
I went all of them. And then but then the weird thing happened.
Yeah.
3/4 of the room
Yeah.
start going with me and killing. But then that's when the pockets of upset happen. But I had to double down because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That's not, you get mad because it's like, and I'm capable of fixing it or going with it. Like if it's going to be bad, like let's go have a good time. For me, I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Instead of like when you're a younger comic and shit starts to go down, you're like,
You
oh,
go down
fuck.
with that.
You're like, shit. Now it's like, okay, I'm gonna make this mine.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. But it's sad to see New York like that because then you go to Arizona and you go to Texas and you go to even Chicago. Florida.
This is so good.
Dude, I did.
Dude, our Austin show, it's so good.
Dude, I did Rogan's Room. That it was like the Denver Comedy Works.
Oh, the best.
The Denver Comedy Works is like, and the way they're seated and they're not being served the way table serving with stuff. So even if they get a drink, it's like they're still focused. Tampa. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Tampa side splitters. Like those
on.
rooms, they're just there for comedy. You say anything. And you could even get somebody to go, hey man, that was a little much, but I still appreciate what you do. You're not going to get that in New York right now. Some people, of course, the diehards, but San Francisco, I haven't been in a long time, but I couldn't imagine the set going great.
Yeah. No, it's too.
Unless the diehards are big, I love that, or my fans, but other than that, it's too much.
I think Oakland should open up a comedy club. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the cool kids went to Oakland. But my point is that you're right. But when they're with you,
yeah.
Here I'm going to say this, and because I've always tried to think about why people listen to me and Andrew, and it's because we talk like we do backstage.
Right.
We rip on each other, and there's nothing woke about us really, and it's not. We're not purposely doing it.
Right.
To me, I don't even know what woke is.
Right.
I really don't. Some of the things they say is woke. I go, oh, I'm learning. I want to learn.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm just doing.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know to do, which is what I do, but you can't get that in television comedies anymore.
No.
Right. So the people that are listening are the ones that are with us and they get us and and we're the only ones kind of doing that. So they kind of go, oh, so it kind of works to our advantage almost in a weird way.
Yeah.
The more woke people get,
Yes.
the more people double down. They come to us.
But our comedic minds almost want to go against the grain to really that's part of what we do.
I know.
Is to be
What is it
uncomfortable. It's like we have to do it. I want to find out. I want to just go and do low hanging fruit, easy shit. But it hurt. Like it definitely hurt. It hurts us when we want. There were some things that I wanted to do. Actually, I got to say, Netflix with my Netflix special, Nocturnal Admissions, which is
when is that? Is that
that's
out?
streaming now. It's on Netflix.
Okay, everyone listening, Nocturnal Admissions.
Yeah, Nocturnal Admissions, my Netflix special, it's streaming now. They were pretty good with letting me get everything in there, but you also have in your mind when Netflix is talking to me about wanting to do my special, and the beautiful thing is Netflix did not want my special before they saw it because they go, we love Paul, but there's a lot of competition. Because I'm not, I'm not all over doing wild shit for followers. But they saw it, and when they saw it, they go, what, Robbie and them, and shout out to them, they're like, this is great, this belongs here. But when I'm going on podcasts, and this is a sad thing to say, but when I'm going on podcasts and I'm traveling around and I'm doing things, I got to watch everything I say because now I'm in negotiations. You're in negotiations with something. And that's fucked up because I got a family. So it's like all the hard work that I put into stand-up. Right. And now,
don't even get me started.
No, all the hard work that I put into stand-up, and I know you. We talked about this in the green room. All the fucking hard work, 2 fucking decades of going in and doing all the shit, and then you get the respect, and then a Netflix thing. But you got to worry about going on there. I got to worry about my family, my wife, my kids. If I go on and say something as a joke, they can clip it and fuck you up, And it's a really sad thing because we're supposed to be the I'm not going to say rebels, but we're supposed to be the free speakers of anybody, And it does suck. But luckily with YouTube and all that shit, man, we have a platform now where even that though gets censored, So you got to now when I start hearing that YouTube, you're starting to hear that they need to come out with other platforms now because now you're like, oh no, you got to go to this one or now. I'm like, what are we doing here? Yeah. Oh, they're building a platform. Don't worry, in 6 months. I'm like, okay, well, what do I do with this? It's fucking brutal. It's really brutal, man. So, but all I can do is just keep trying to get better and and keep doing what we do. But it does suck that you got to kind of watch because you probably were on here joking, right? Somebody's on here joking.
Paul. I've been through it, and I have to say, it saddens my heart. It's broke me, but you know what? I'm not gonna stop.
No.
Okay.
No, you can't.
And I've had to let go of certain things, but you're good. Paul, let me say something to you, dude. I want to say this deep. I love you, man. You're a good dude. I really, honestly, dude. There's something about you, man.
I appreciate you, man.
And from now on, we're gonna fuck with each other, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
What?
Because I said this. I'm Sicilian. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it now.
That's what you said. Oh yeah. Tell me about Sicily.
Because here's the thing. I'm Sicilian.
Let's get real.
But here's the thing now.
Look at me.
The problem.
I want to know what the thing.
No, but the problem is if you and I. This is the problem though. If you and I get close and me and you text and do things like that, and then I found out that's that you needed help, I'll kill somebody for you. It's almost like that's how I am with Jan. When I fuck with somebody because I'll be honest with you. When you were like, hey man, I want you to come on TigerBelly, I was like, is this LA bullshit? Or is this, because a lot of times you get that. You come out, hey man, when you're in town, we're going to go golf in a balloon ride. You're like, what? All right.
Golfing in a balloon ride.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, we're going to go, but you want to go fishing? Like, yeah. You're going to stay at my house with your family.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right. But no, man, you were like, that's all that you could be. That's what I want my comedy, just real shit, like real talk. You texted me and you go, it's going to happen. When you come out. And I was like, listen, I get it. People are busy. I'm running around.
Let's go back to what's going on between us now. What will you do for me?
Well,
from now,
kill a person.
What I did? You kill a person.
Well, kills. It depends what happens.
Yeah. No, don't kill anybody.
Yeah. No, but it's.
I'll tell you what I do for you.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate the honesty. And I appreciate the realness.
I would not kill anybody, but I would yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I could ask.
Yeah, and that's all you're gonna get.
that's all I can.
And that's all you're gonna get, dude.
And believe me, I know all you get.
And that's real, dude. That's Korean
He's
shit.
like, you know what I'll do, man? I'll return a text. I'll return a text. Yeah.
No, for now, no. Honestly, from now on, you and I are gonna be boys, and it's cool, man. You want to plug some dates?
Yeah, man. I just made a big announcement in New York. I will be headlining That I don't know if that has the new one, but I will be headlining the Gramercy Theater New Year's Eve. It's the first time that I've ever
Love that
performed
place.
in New York City on New Year's. I usually stay home, but I will be at Gramercy Theater New Year's Eve, 8 o'clock.
Let's just plug all the dates.
Okay, so you could catch me at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia, October 20th, 21st.
Mark Grossman.
Yeah,
Mark Grossman.
October. They moved my Hartford, Connecticut date to October 13th. I'll be at the Albany Funny Bone on November 2nd. We're going to make the announcement for my next special, which I am going to shoot in Chicago, probably in January. That's going to come out next week, that date, and New Year's Eve. And I have a bunch of new dates coming out, so go to paulvirzi.com. Check out the YouTube channel. I pick football games for BetMGM with Bill Burr on Anything Better. Me and Bobby Kelly have a Bone to Pick podcast, and, of course, the Virzi Effect. And please check out Nocturnal Admissions, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, God, give him a round
Thank
of
you so
applause.
much, Paul.
You're the best, dude.
Thank you guys for having me, man. Such a great
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.
Here's a better question for you. Could you tell a difference between Japanese denim and a regular denim?
That I can.
There you go. That's his thing.
Well, that's kind of a quality issue because a lot of these knockoffs are so good now that you can hardly tell the difference except for, like, so for Bobby, it's like raw denim really is a stretch away from regular denim.
Like, I don't even do knockoff pussy.
What's knockoff pussy, though?
Are you talking about...
What's knockoff pussy?
I just don't
Wait,
do it.
have you had
right there.
Khalyla knockoff?
What?
Have you had Khalyla?
Yeah, I have.
knockoff?
I've had knockoff Khalyla.
dangerous
Oh my God, tell
territory.
what was it like?
Like they pretended it was the real thing.
Wait, what? I know, but did she look like me?
Yeah.
Was the pussy like okay?
No, it was knockoff, dude.
Oh, so you could tell.
Yeah.
When you say knockoff,
Did your
you mean
dick
like...
turn green like a
What?
Your dick turns green like the fake Rolex?
You pull out? Or...
That's hilarious.
not real.
Like,
That's
oh,
hilarious.
dude,
This is not real
he's
at
got
all.
some fake pussy. Bobby's fucking some fake pussy right there. His dick turned green.
That's funny.
Ay, makabulok.